Assalamu alaikum dear students. I'm Mr. Fayyaz Ahmad Kuche. I may give you lecture on CRO. I may keep continue my lecture, the previous lecture on CRO. Today I'm discussing here trigger circuit. The trigger circuit which is shown here, the trigger circuit which is just shown here, trigger circuit. In trigger circuit is a it's called as a sensitizing circuit. Sensitizing circuit means beta. Sensitizing circuit means just to measure at the rate and time the signal, particular signal, measure a signal with rate and time means that's known as a sensitizing signal. Sensitizing, the work of trigger circuit is to sensitize the signal. It's known as the sensitizing circuit also. When a sample input signal is fed, when a sample input is said, he is telling here that when trigger is getting a sample input here, it's getting a sample input here, trigger circuit. What is its function? What does it do? This trigger pulse, it produces a trigger pulse after getting a input, after getting input here, after getting here input, it produces a trigger pulse. It produces this trigger circuit produces a trigger pulse. That trigger pulse, that trigger pulse starts up the time-based generator. That trigger pulse which this trigger circuit creates, that starts this time-based generator directly. That starts this time-based generator. It is making it to function. It starts this time-based generator. Here in trigger circuit, a trigger pulse comes towards time-based generator. This time-based generator. The function of time-based generator, it produces a sawtooth wave. It is producing a sawtooth wave. Then goes forward the sawtooth wave. The frequency of that sawtooth wave is controlled by this node. This node. Voltage here shown in the figure and the block diagram of CRO. Voltage division knob. The frequency of what? Frequency of this time-based generator which produces sawtooth wave. It produces sawtooth wave in the form of sawtooth wave which goes further onwards, towards horizontal amplifier. The frequency of this sawtooth wave which is produced by time-based generator goes towards a horizontal amplifier. That frequency is being measured, that frequency is being controlled. I must say controlled by voltage division knob. Is a kind of knob attached with it, with the CRO, a type of knob which we usually see in radio transistors. That type of knob is being there, which controls the frequency, of this sawtooth wave, which is generated by time-based generator. After getting control the frequency of that sawtooth wave, it is produced towards horizontal amplifier. The horizontal amplifier is shown here. Horizontal amplifier. The sawtooth wave, after getting its frequency controlled by this knob, voltage division knob, the sawtooth wave proceeds towards horizontal amplifier. Horizontal amplifier has got a property of phase inversion. Phase inversion means it has got double type of signal it produces at its output. A type of dual type of signal output it gives at the output. It is a dual type of input. The positive going sawtooth wave, there are two types of waves. I am telling you dual type of waves which is achieved at horizontal amplifiers output. As I am showing here, the two types of waves. the one wave goes straight away towards the positive plates. These are two types of plates. One wave goes towards a positive plate, and another wave, negative wave, goes towards the another type of plate. And the positive plate, as I have written here, the positive going sawtooth waves applied to right plate. There are two types of plates. The positive wave goes to the right plate, and the negative left plate beam goes to the left to right, left to right. Then beam moves on. It flows on this horizontal plate, and these vertical plates, These were the three things which I have discussed here: triggers circuit, time-based generator, and horizontal amplifier. That will do for today for CRO, which I will continue in the next lecture next time. Assalamu alaikum.